Right. Yesterday I did a video on chip of the day of a 4069, and we looked at one circuit, which was an amplifier. They were in the back of this data sheet, so let's go back there. This was the circuit that we looked at yesterday. Today we're going to look at a different circuit. I'm going to look at this circuit here. It says input pulse shaping circuit, Schmitt trigger. So it says that this does what a Schmitt trigger does. A Schmitt trigger changes state depending on voltage. It'll, if you have a rising edge, it'll trigger on the rising edge and it'll keep going. And then it won't do anything unless you start going down the other direction at a different voltage level. So there's two voltage levels which it'll trip, one on the upswing and one on the downswing. All right, and it says this does that, and it's not exactly obvious why that circuit would do it. If you think about it, here's the input and the output, and these are two inverters, so whatever voltage you have here at the input is going to be exactly the same as you have there at the output. So obviously it has something to do with propagation delay and voltages and things. So let's just take a look at it first, and we'll see if we can't try to figure this thing out. All right, so I have a little circuit here all set up. I'm using a 1K resistor and a 10K resistor. There's a little note here that says that your RF has to be greater than RS. So I'm making this 10K and this 1K. See if that works. And we're going to input a triangle wave here. Let's see if I can change the... There we go, we can see it a little bit better now. Get my drink out of the way. All right, so we're going to be putting in a sawtooth here, triangle wave. And that's going to be our input. Let's see here. Let's see if I can't make this a little bit better. And it's kind of hard to see here. Yeah, that's not too bad. So this is 0 volts on this line, and then then 1 volt, 2 volts, 3 volts, 4 volts, 5 volts. So we're going from 0 volts to 5 volts, okay? Let's take a look at the output. And the output is a squared off wave, and it seems to be triggering like a Schmitt trigger would. As we go in the up direction, we get to a particular point. So while we're going up, this is kind of holding steady state. And then there is some voltage where this thing starts to trip and it goes up. And then it holds at a steady state. And then at some voltage, it will fall, okay? So let's turn on some markers. Let's see here. Get these goods out of here. There we go. All right. So hopefully you can see this. We're going to zoom in a little bit. So we're coming up and up and up and up, and we're holding at a steady state. And then right about at this voltage here, we have a state change. We're now, this waveform now decides it's going to go up right about there. Okay. And then it goes up, and then it holds and holds and holds and holds while this guy drops. And then somewhere around that voltage there, it decides to change states again. So it's changing states around 3.9 volts and 1.75 volts, something like that. So it is acting as a Schmitt trigger. It is a bit roundy. It doesn't have a really it doesn't really snap. Those are pretty slow rise and fall. So there is some linear space in there, but yeah, it does act as a Schmitt trigger. All right. So what this says is there's a positive trip point and a negative trip point, where we have 1K plus 10K divided by 10K. Times the midpoint, VDD divided by 2. Midpoint on our case is going to be 2.5 volts. Okay? 5 volts divided by 2 is 2.5. And then this over here is going to be 10K minus 1K divided by 10K times 2.5. Let's get a calculator. Okay, so we have 11K divided by 10K. This is 1.1. 1.1.1. Okay, this ratio here is 1.1. And this here is 10K minus 1K divided by 10K. This is 0.9. Okay. So 1.1 times 2.5. So this means that we're at 10% above, and then 0.9, which means we're 10% below. So 10% above middle, 10% below middle. Okay, that's what these equations are saying. And is that what we have over here? Let's do the math further. 2.5 volts, 1.1 should be 2.75 here. 2.75, and then 0.9. We should have 2.25 volts here. So we have 2.75 and 2.25. And we've got unreadable numbers. Got to change my camera again. There we go. We've got 1.7 and 3.9. So they don't match at all. They don't match the equation at all. So once again, I don't know if it's my parts or I don't know. But there you go. This is the circuit for the day. Is a input pulse shaping circuit Schmitt trigger using this weird unbuffered part.